Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 71 plate, very high specification, Mercedes-Benz Glc Premium Plus Coupe. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Fantastic example with all Mercedes-Benz main agent service history. Starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be any better. As I get very, very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can notice, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them, just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very, very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car couldn't be any better. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close-up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper, lower down either, can also be quite common. As part of the high specification, just mentioned the car's got the front and rear parking sensors, also got the 360-degree parking cameras. You'll notice the front camera underneath the Mercedes badge. Again, bumper corner completely free from any marks or scuffs. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. Car has premium branded tyres fitted all round, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Everything you would expect from a car with all Mercedes-Benz main agent service history. While I'm low down looking at the alloy wheel, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill or step. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Not the case with this Mercedes-Benz. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. That does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks, as I'll show you as we go around the car. Moving along the driver's door, I really can't see anything to mention. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge either. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Car's got the rear privacy glass, looks really nice. Moving along the door again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, again, there isn't anything to mention. I've already said all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Plastic wheel arch also free from any marks or scuffs, and that alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Just take you into the vehicle from the driver's side. Firstly, just get a close up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into the vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Absolutely not the case with this GLC. Inside the car could not be any better. Got the full leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear. Repeating myself, inside couldn't be any better. Just running through some of these specification. Car's got the electric sunroof. Front seats are heated. Electric also. Satellite navigation, 360-degree parking cameras, keyless entry, so very high specification, being the Premium Plus. As you'd expect with the age and low mileage, there's no wear to the leather on the steering wheel. Car's had the genuine Mercedes-Benz overmats fitted from brand new. We still do have the genuine Mercedes-Benz overmats with the vehicle. Due to those overmats being fitted, there is absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. I just want to lean into the vehicle to show you the centre console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the centre console, end up marking the console, but not the case with this cherished GLC. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. I've already mentioned the front seats are electric, do have the memory function also. No problem with the driver's door card. Sometimes people rest their arm on this section, gets a little bit worn, but again, not the case with this GLC. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Carpet's exactly the same as the front ones, free from any wear. Those genuine overmats protected them from new. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. That can also be common. Just show you the sunroof on the rear of the car. Great feature to have. No problems with any of the door cards. No chips to the step. Very common to see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seat belt going into the rear of a vehicle, but absolutely not the case again with this GLC. Bumper corner free from any marks or scuffs, as are the trims lower down. There's also no marks to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case. I also just want to get very low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside of the bumper. As I've already said, easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the underside of a vehicle. Not the case with this GLC. Onto the tailgate of the car, I am struggling to see anything to mention. Of course, the car has the power opening and closing tailgate as part of the very high specification. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, of course, the parcel shelf is present. Luggage compartment exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Could not be any better. All nice and clean. They are the genuine overmats fitted from new. I just want to get a close up to the top of the bumper and also the interior trims. No scratches to the top of the bumper, no scuffs to the interior trims. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items, marking the bumper, scuffing the trims. Not the case with this cherished GLC. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the vehicle. Again, bumper corner and trims lower down, free from any scuffs. Looking down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, exactly the same as the drivers. Can't see a single parking dent. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown. You can't see any signs of curbing or scuffs at all. Plastic wheel arch, again, free from any scuffs. While I'm low down on the passenger side, again, same as the driver's side. Passenger sill free from any marks or damage. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips. I really am. Moving on to the door, all the door edge nice again. Can't spot any chips underneath the handle. Nothing to mention. Rest of the door exactly the same. I really can't see anything to point out. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself once again, seats in the rear look like they've hardly ever been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. No problem with any door cards, as I've already mentioned. Just moving on to the front door. If there's going to be any chips to the door edges or marks underneath the handles, for obvious reasons, usually the front doors, but just get a close up to the passenger door edge underneath the passenger door handle to highlight exactly the same as the driver's door. There isn't anything to mention. Mirror cover again, free from any scuffs. Onto the passenger front wing. There isn't anything to mention. Plastic wheel arch again, free from any scuffs. And onto that final alloy wheel. As I go around all four of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see a single mark at all. It really is an absolutely cherished example. Go around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than a couple of the most minor stone chips to the front of the vehicle, which do not detract from the look of the car at all. Have to be very, very close to even notice them. Other than them, I can't see anything to mention inside and out. The vehicle couldn't be any better. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger step, once again, free from any scuffs. Passenger seat, Same as the other seats I've already shown you, could not be any better. Footwell, of course, exactly the same, been protected by those genuine mats. Just lean into the vehicle and show you there's no marks or scratches to the center console on the passenger side, and then just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this GLC. Everything you would expect with the age and low mileage, could not be better from either angle. And I say that about the entire vehicle, inside and out. The car really couldn't be any better. All Mercedes-Benz main agent service history, premium branded tyres, fitted all round. It really is a cherished example. It's worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. So if you are interested in this Mercedes-Benz, I would recommend going to our website to view the full 128-point AA inspection report. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Mercedes-Benz, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Both PCP and a hire purchase available on this Mercedes-Benz. We do have free finance eligibility checkers on our website, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free eligibility checker on our website. It tells you straight away your chances of approval, and as I said, we guarantee the lowest rate coming direct to ourselves. 9.9% APR available on both hire purchase and PCP on this very high specification Mercedes-Benz. And I've just been around the vehicle a couple of times just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I must say, it really is an exceptional example. As I've already said, premium branded tyres all round, Mercedes-Benz main agent service history, inside and out. The vehicle really could not be any better. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information about the car at all, you'd like to arrange a viewing, test drive, need any assistance with finance quotes or setting up a finance agreement, anything at all, we're always happy to help. Hopefully you found the video helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch. There you have our full walk around video of this Premium Plus Mercedes GLC. Thanks for taking the time to watch.